What's going on, people? On this good Labor Day. Oh man, I'm enjoying my day, man. I had to get in here and make this video, make sure I don't forget y'all. Gotta make sure I talk to my people every day. I got some people out there that need that motivation, They need that extra lift, from the small people. Then for those of y'all that don't know it, it's your first time, listening to me or seeing me or whatnot. Yeah, I am in a wheelchair. I'm rolling right now, I slides. So anyway, I was thinking when I was taking a shower, man, what came to my mind was like I was thinking about one of my nephews, one of the boys I mentor, and I was telling him about the kids he hanging around will influence the way he behaves. And he kind of didn't understand where I was coming from. So I was thinking about it in the shower. So in my mind, I gotta go back and talk to him again and let him know it's all about not becoming a product of your environment. I think that's what it is. That's what I'm about to break down to him. And maybe some of y'all, because in my mind, what I'm thinking to say though is like, yeah, the people you hang around and the things you focus on the most or tend to look at on TV or watch the videos or whatever you following on social media or have whatever it is that got your concentration the most likely you'll end up becoming, or that'll be instilled in you if that's the right words to say. But you got to be careful of what you're around and who you're around, man, because you will stay in the bucket with the crabs. You will not get out. They will pull you back down. Understand that. So you got to separate yourself from the pack, period. What you going to do to separate yourself? That says a lot. Matter of fact, right here, you see it. Just chill. Y'all know the brand. Separate yourself. That's what I am. That's what I do. I figure being in this wheelchair, in order to get respect or even have somebody even give you a listen to listen to you, you have to look like something. You have to come correct. First of all, my appearance. That matters. It matters. You're in a wheelchair, you're coming up to someone, you have something to say or whatever you want to ask a question, the person won't give you a time of day just because they're going to judge you by the way you look. I know it's not fair, but it is real. One thing about me, I'm a realist. And you're going to know that. I'm blunt. I'm straight to the point, honest. You feel free to ask me whatever you want. I'm an open book. There's no sugarcoating. I feel once you understand the person you are and the morals you stand on and everything in that nature, you're able to live free because you're true to yourself. You know what you are and what you do. So with that being said, I get upset when people be like, oh, I ain't that type of person to do this or say that or be this or be that. Like, and my response to that it's like, why would you put a limit on yourself or limitations on yourself as what you can do or what type of person you are or what type of person you ain't or you're not? Like, it's that just don't make no sense to me. So a person say, oh, I think you could be in management instead of down here. Oh, I ain't that type of person for management. I don't have the temperament. I don't have this. I can't do that. Blah, blah, blah. You putting limitations on yourself. So guess what that's going to do? Keep you down. You can't elevate yourself because you already set boundaries. You set limits. You set a baseline where you just can't cross. In your mind, you just can't cross it. So with that said, you gotta change your mindset. And that goes for my boy. Like I'm gonna tell him, he has to change his mindset. You got to get out that environment, change your friends. Focus on what it is that he want to do and like lock in on it. And if anybody ain't on that page, then you gotta like push it to the side. I ain't saying you gotta cut them off completely, but they just not on your level, or they not trying to get the way you trying to go. So you gotta give them 50 feet. That just is what it is. Ain't no sugarcoat nothing. It is what it is. There's no way I'm rocking with you if you ain't rocking with me, and you ain't on the same page I'm on. I'm trying to go up here, and you trying to stay right here. Nah, that ain't what's going on, people. Get on my nerve when I see a man that can't stand on his own 2 feet, or a person that gotta wait for another person to co-sign or to give him that okay to go do this, or it's all right to do that. You don't need nobody to motivate you to go do nothing. It's all up here. All that I can't, or this or that. Come on, man, tighten up. Period. It is what it is. If you don't get off your ass, then you gonna stay on it. Simple as that. So when I got out the hospital, first thing I wanted to do, I had to figure out how to get my body right, get my life right, and all of that. But you can't do none of that without getting your mind right. So what I had to do is focus, get myself back right with God, talk to him, figure out what it is my next step was gonna be. And my next step was to start my own nonprofit. So I had to go to school and take the steps. Like I said in my previous videos, these are the steps I had to take, one step at a time. I ain't sit here and say, oh, I can't get in college because I can't pay for it. I know damn well I'm in the wheelchair. I couldn't pay for it at the time. But I had sense enough to go down there and ask questions. They got financial aid. They got all type of different programs that's out there that can help you accomplish the milestones that you set for yourself. So that's what I did. So, and I took step by step. It was a journey, but I'm here. Got my degree. It's right there on the wall up there. Got my degree and I'm ready to go to work, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working. So y'all bear with me. I just started making these videos. I know my lingo don't always be right, but y'all just excuse me if certain words slip out my mouth. You know what I mean? It's been a while. I might say nigga here and there, but just for y'all to know that it's been a habit for so long, so it's just hard to break that. So I try my best, to try to exclude that word out of my vocabulary, and I try to keep my boys from saying it too. And that's just what it is. So, well, back to what I was saying about the product of your environment. Yeah, man, it means a lot. Like, I was raised down here in Liberty City, Miami, Florida, Liberty City. I was raised till I was 18 years old, and we moved to Opa-locka. Hey, if anybody know anything about Miami and Liberty City and Opa-locka, y'all know these one of the toughest neighborhoods down here. So I grew up around that. I was in sports. It kept me out of a lot of the bullshit because I was in sports. I had to go to practice. I got out of school, I go to practice. I come home on time. Yeah, I went across the street and hung out with the block boys for a few hours here and there, but that's what it was. Sports was my outlet and kept me out from getting caught up in the streets. Although I did a little fooling around here and there. I smoked some weed. Matter of fact, I still smoke weed. Y'all know the doctor prescribed that, so y'all take it easy with that. But gambling, just the normal little stuff kids do. But I ain't getting too much trouble. None with the law too much either. But at the same time, I did go to college out of high school. I graduated full scholarship. Went out to high school, blowed that. you know, way out in Oklahoma, small school in Oklahoma. I went out there and blew that. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in another videos and let y'all know how I made those mistakes. But at the same time, what I'm saying about product of my environment, I hung around the street cats pretty much my whole life. I was one, my brother was one, you know, and we was around here running around doing all the things we ain't had no business doing. So wasn't no jobs, had no degree, no outlet. So you walking around with no money in your pocket every day. You watching your friends ride around in nice cars, they got all the money, but they ain't graduated from high school or nothing, and you wonder how they doing. This was our mindset. So we was looking up to the drug dealers as we were coming up. That was our motivation in our neighborhood was the drug dealers because they had it all. Drug dealers are rappers. So I couldn't be no rapper, so that wasn't gonna work. So yeah, I tried to sell some drugs, you know. I was out there doing the wrong thing. I did a little robbing. Yeah, that what came with the environment that I was in. So if you wanted to make money, you doing some of these things. So or you just ain't gonna have no money and you just gonna be on the sidewalk looking like, looking like whatever you looking like with your hand out. So what I'm saying is that I wanted some money in my pocket and I wanted the things that they had, so I had to do the things that they did to get it. Simply as that, product of my environment. It wasn't no outlet, it wasn't no resources. I'm 25 years old. There's no such thing as me going to a community rec center for no help. That wasn't in my thought process at all at that time in my 20s. Period. Don't want to listen to my parents thinking I got all the answers. So with that being said, what goes around comes around. Whatever you put in this life, that's what you're going to get out of. So when you're in those streets, you're going to get your turn. You're either going to get shot, you're going to jail, or you might be dead. Or you can end up like me, paralyzed, you see? Paralyzed, man. Paralyzed from my chest right here. Right here. I can't feel nothing from here down. Can't feel nothing. That's all right, though. I'm living. Living good, too. With that being said, living good, look good, feel good, eat good. Oh, man. Kids good, I'm good. Family good. That's what I'm saying. So it's all up there no matter what. That's the way it works, period. So when I was in my 20s, I was running around with the goons is what they called us. So I'm trying to prevent our young boys now from following that same pattern. You know, stop hanging around with the knuckleheads or you're going to get what's coming to you, man. You're going to get your turn. Going to get your prison number. You're going to get shot or you get dead or you get paralyzed or you can get worse. However, either way, you're going to get your turn. I'm here to tell you that, man. I'm living proof, man. Living proof, y'all. So that's why I'm saying I can sit here. It's the reason why I started the nonprofit. Because I can talk to these kids. I mainly reach out to at-risk boys. Because these is our men. It's our men that need the help. So I'm the one that I feel like I'm the perfect one to talk to them. I done been through it all. I done got it all. Like I said, you're going to get prison. I done been there. You're going to get shot. I done been there. You can get dead. I almost was there. But I'm in this chair. Come on. I mean, gave me chance after chance. Hard head, make a soft behind. Believe me, it's soft now. Sitting down forever. Not even for, I don't want to say forever. Whenever God feel like he want to raise me up, if he don't, I'm good where I'm at. Believe that. Capitalize on all my opportunities. Being in this chair gave me a whole new perspective. So I got a chance to see both sides of the fence. So I'm here to tell them boys, don't be trying to straddle it. Don't have 1 foot over here and 1 foot over there. You're going to make a decision for you. take too long, he gonna make a decision for you, he gonna put you on one of them sides. You better figure it out quick. So I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to my boy and let him know, don't become a product of your environment. You gotta stand on your own too. I'm here to tell everybody, stand on your own morals and your own goals, your own foundation that you was raised on. Not no another man's foundation, not your cousin foundation, not your auntie's foundation, but your foundation. They say stand for something or fall for anything. So if you don't know nothing, then you just gonna listen to whatever the person you confide in tell you. And that ain't what's happening. Always know your own truth first. You start a business, but you want somebody else to set it up, do everything for you, all the back office work, and all you want to do is sell. But at the end of the day, they getting all your money, everything in their name, because you ain't focused. So stay on the grind. Do it yourself if you can. I'm starting my nonprofit by myself. I'm still by myself, putting in all the leg work. When I need something done, I know how to outsource my work. I know how to hire somebody overseas or in America, however it go. I was taught how to outsource using Fiverr.com. Period. Something simple. I needed grants to be written, so I outsourced my work. I paid for my grants to be written. At the same time, I'm going to class to learn how to write my own grants. Come on, do it yourself, people. We starting entrepreneurship programs in my nonprofit, man, with y'all help. So y'all let me know. Y'all reach out. I'm here. Don't become a product of your environment, period. Damn what your friend got. Damn what the friend say. How you feel about it is what matters. And let's be clear, don't put no limits on yourself by I can't and I don't have and I don't know how. All of that, that's excuses, man. That's for the birds. Period. That's for the birds, man. So y'all stay tuned for the Just Chill brand, man. We coming out, man. I'm gonna get better at it. Y'all gonna see better shirts, better graphics, all of that. My daughter made this one right here, man. So I'm teaching her too, and my son, teaching them different skills if I can. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, change your mindset, change your environment, and then your life will change. Simple as that. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. You hear me? Y'all have a good day. Stay up. Stay proud. Stay focused.